Hello, everyone, and welcome back. Today we are looking at the F-7 landing brick dropship. This was a Kuat Drive Yards landing craft used by the Imperial military. Uh, as we see it here on the Wikipedia, the characteristics that are listed is the F-7 was KDY's attempt to improve upon the MT-191 dropship after it was acquired um, by the Mellor and Dax. While longer than the MT-191, the F-7 had only a single deck capable of carrying a platoon into combat. It was also even less aerodynamic than the MT-191, earning the F-7 its unflattering nickname, the Flying Brick. All right, the F-7 made up for it by having a larger cargo capacity, superior engines, defensive and offensive systems, as well as a permanent ceramic coating as opposed to the MT-191's VACX coating. The emergencies or in emergencies, the F-7 was often pressed into combat air support, though it was more normally used transporting Imperial, regular, and special forces. The history of this, Grand Admiral Thrawn was known to have used the F-7 dropships in unconventional attacks against boarding craft uh, and other capital ships. Now, we first get to see this in the Dark Force Rising, and of course in the unabridged audiobook. Uh, the sources for this for Wikipedia comes from the Dark Force Rising sourcebook, the Thrawn Trilogy sourcebook, and Rules of Engagement Rebels Spec Force Handbook. From here, we'll just kind of transition over to see what kind of wonderful stats we have from our D6 book. So, to look at the stats that we do have here for the landing brick, of course, Kuat Drive Yards, F-7 dropship. It is an Empire aligned vessel during the Rebel Alliance or the rebellion to retake the Empire. Uh, of course, also noting the Thrawn Trilogy sourcebook, and it comes from us from page 242, Rules of Engagement, the Rebel Spec Force Handbook, page 105. This is a medium class troop dropship, starfighter scale, a length of about 60 meters. Space transports dropship is going to be the skill that we're looking for if you're getting specific on this. It does have a crew of three. Let's see. Passengers, we have enough crew or enough room in here for about 40 passengers and 250 metric tons of cargo. We do have enough consumables for about 2 days, and this is primarily emergency rations. This is not available for sale outside of being just used for the Empire. Let's see, we also have a space of 10 during a drop and a space of 2 on the return, seeing that this is meant to get into combat in a relatively quick speed, and the engines are not as good for the return flight. Atmosphere wise, we can go 1,200 kilometers an hour during a drop and 220 or 650 kilometers an hour on the return flight. It does have a pretty resilient hull at 5D, kind of more of a minor shields here at a 1D. The sensor packet gives us a passive scan out to 1 kilometer at a 0D bonus, an active scan going out to 2 kilometers at a 1D bonus, an active search going out to 3 kilometers at a 1D plus 2 bonus, and a focus to 100 meters at a 2D plus 2 bonus. Unfortunately, it only has one laser cannon. This is on a turret, most likely on the top side. Let's see, it has a fire control of 1D and a damage of 3D plus 2. So, just kind of an oversized version of really our Sentinel class shuttle. Not as well armed, but the fact that you can haul quite a bit of personnel and supplies onto a planet Most notably, I mean, I'm sure you could probably get quite a few speeder bikes on there, as well as enough ammo um, and rations and that to try and get everybody set for a small garrison. Uh, kind of thinking of it in those regards. But that's all we have here today. It is a more simplistic design, getting our troops onto the ground. Quite often with the Empire, um, just getting the troops there in that quantity is the biggest kind of obstacle that they have. Seeing that we have a lot of ships up in the atmosphere or up in space, trying to get the troops onto the ground to fight the battles that they need to fight, that's just a key point. So, with that, thanks for visiting today. If I can only speak here, it's always wonderful having you here. Hope you're having a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video.